This is going to go through a squatting position that's really home friendly because everybody has a sink. So here I am at the sink. I'm going to use the lip of the sink to hold on to. I'm going to bring my feet pretty close. So if I have a little lip underneath my cabinet, I'm going to try and get my toes all the way under that lip if I can, right? And just to show you, as far as knee position, I want to make sure my knees are not caving inside my feet. So I want to make sure as I go into this squat, I'm pulling my knees slightly outward, just shy of bringing my feet off the ground. So I want to make sure my knees are in line with my toes. I don't necessarily need to position my feet really wide. I want my feet about, a little wider than shoulder width. Just as I go into that squat, I don't want to see this. I want to keep those knees slightly out. So toes underneath the lip of the sink or the cabinet, and I'm holding the lip of the sink here. So I'm going to begin by keeping my body up tall, and I'm just going to slowly let my elbows straighten out a little bit. So now I have my weight on my heels, my chest is up tall, I have a slight bend in my elbows, I'm not all the way into this, right? And then once I feel like I have my weight on my heels, I'm going to slowly drop down onto my heels, as far as comfortable. I can go a little lower if it feels good. I don't really want to go any lower than I feel like my hips can go. So you'll see if I go too low, my back will start to round here at the bottom. I try not to go quite into that range. I go to where right here I can keep my back still straight, and then I'll drive up through my heels coming out of that position. You don't have to go that low to start, right? So if I'm just getting warmed up to this, I may start off by saying, all right, elbows come back to where they're just slightly bent. I slowly sit down onto my heels, even just to here is fine. Drive up through my heels and come back up. The key points to this are the fact that my feet are close, and you'll notice my knees do not go forward at all. So I let myself come back, so all the weight's on my heels, I can kind of wiggle my toes, and I stay back on my heels. I never want my knees to go towards the cabinets, right? Weight on the heels so I get a little bit more glute and hamstring activation. Really trying to stay up tall and then drive back up through my heels.